Hello, hi everybody. This is lecture number 16 in the cybersecurity for beginners course. This lecture we are going to explain how to recognize phishing scams and fake website. We know that the phishing scams, of course, through the fake website, are the most common and effective methods used by cyber criminals to steal or to ask for sensitive information, such as a username or password or financial details. So recognizing these threats is crucial skills supposed to be for everybody navigating digital world or working on the internet. So let's start. What is the phishing? Phishing is a form of social engineering attack where attackers masquerade as a trusted entities to trick person or individual into providing sensitive information. Sometimes they ask them for the password or maybe ask them for other details. These scams often rely on emails or maybe messages, or maybe sometimes they send the fake website to lure the victims. Just I'm trying to give one example, like an email pretending to be from a bank, for example, asks the recipient to verify their bank account by clicking on the link and entering their login credentials. So this is how usually they set this one. So this, therefore, it's important to know how to recognize and avoid these phishing scams. Let's explain how phishing scams work. Uh, just the first step, usually the attacker or the cyber criminal send messages or message that appear to be from a reputable source. I mean, when you see the message, you believe that is original one. So, for example, like comes from banks or maybe government agencies, or maybe common or popular online service like e-commerce or just example I'm showing here. For example, you will receive maybe through the email or message, your account has been locked due to suspicion activity. Click here to reset your password. So what you're going to do, for example, how come your account will be locked? So you're going to click and they start asking about information or collecting your information. So then the messages includes maybe our urgent call for action, to create like a banner or to scare you or to fear you, promoting the victims act without thinking critically. So they use like terms or maybe languages or maybe that they will not make you think properly. So just example here, for example here, your credit card will be deactivated unless you confirm your details within 24 hours. So usually what we're going to do, people scared that maybe they are using credit card in every day shopping or every e-commerce. So it should be, I mean, going to be, blocked or closed within 24 hours, or if you do not react. So this is the make like the panic the receiver or the recipient. So what is going to happen? The victim are directly to fake website that mimic legitimate ones where they are asked to input sensitive information. Then the information collected, I mean by the criminal, and maybe use it for malicious purposes, or maybe identify some kind of theft, or maybe unauthorized transaction, or maybe can take your account, take over totally. So therefore, you have to know how to know that it is phishing scams. What's the sign? How to indicate that one? First one, they will put some kind of language, urgent or threatening messages, like emails or messages that create a sense of urgency, fear, or pressure, or act immediately, something like that. Like for example, your PayPal account has been suspended. React now. So usually people, without thinking, they will click or they react to anything. So therefore, here the suspicions also sender address, like check the sender email address closely. Phishing emails, when they come from addresses that looks similar to legitimate ones, but certain has some kind of difference. Like for example, instead of support@bank.com, you may receive support@bank-secure.com, something like that. What they're going to do, they will show you that they are from bank and they are from secure bank. So, then the phishing messages are often also non-specific solution. Like for example, their customer, instead of your name, make it like a general, because sometimes they send it to many. They will not say dear Ali or dear John, whatever it is. They will say dear customer, means make it a general. So like, or maybe like example I'm showing here, dear user, we have detected suspicious activity in your account. So you know that when you receive this kind of message through email or through message, you feel that it's directed to you and exactly. So also the unexpected attachment or link. Usually the phishing emails may include attachment or link, usually, that install malware or direct you to fake website. For example, like a link labeled like www.paypal.com login actually redirect you to the other one. For example, www.paypal1 secure one. So just example. Also sometimes I mean poor grammar or spelling or language. Also sometimes legitimate organization usually typically avoid mistakes. Professionals usually try to avoid mistakes in their communication, whereas the phishing messages comes from cyber criminals often contain typos or maybe grammar errors or so on. Like for example, your account here has been compromised. Please click link to resolve. See, this is like a kind of a broken language or something. So on the right side here, I trying to list out the key signs for phishing. Maybe you can go through. I cover most of them. So then, how to spot them? This is what the solution. This is one who usually the fake website designed to mimic legitimate ones, but have subtitle or subtle differences to trick visitors. Here are some methods or ways to identify them. First one, mismatch or link mismatch. Here, always inspect the website URL. Like for example, websites often use slight misspelling or additional characters. Maybe sometimes they mean, like for example, a fake Amazon site maybe use www.amaz0n and .com instead of the professional one or the right one, www.amazon.com. So they use this kind of things. No, sometimes we don't consider them mistakes, but sometimes mismatching we call them. Also, lack of the secure link, like lack of HTTPS. Usually, this one, this secure link or hypertext secure link, use this way, HTTPS. Then in the link and the padlock icon in the browser, they don't have this kind of, like for example, a fake website you see like that, HTTP without S here, without secure link, like bank login instead of HTTPS. This one S means the secure link. Also, it may have also poor design or broken link. Usually, the fake website may have low quality graphics because sometimes they do it urgently or without experience, and sometimes have an inconsistent layout or link that do not work together expected. Also, the request for unusual information. When you receive the one, sometimes surprising information they ask for. Like for example, a fake e-commerce site may require excessive personal details during the checkout. Also, the domain age. You may also use the online tool like Hose to check the domain registration date and so on. Then how to protect ourselves from this kind of things? First of all, we have to verify the sender. For example, double click the sender email to check whether it's real or not. Then maybe you hover over link. You can hover your mouse over the link to see the actual URL before clicking. Also avoid sharing information. Don't send this information, or usually, I mean, don't rush and answer what they ask you to do. And then maybe you need to use anti-phishing tools, or maybe you need to enable the two-factor authentication. And also, usually, don't respond immediately. So we come to the conclusion here. Recognizing phishing scams and fake websites is crucial in today's digital landscape. We are facing this one every day almost. By understanding how these scams operate and how it work, and learning to spot red flags, users individuals can significantly reduce their risk of falling as a victim to this kind of cyber attack. So vigilance combined with good security practice is the best defense against these threats. That's it. Thank you very much.